Guys, so we're back working on the good old DMAX again, living it up, and today just going to show you guys how to do rear brake pads, or drum shoes as some might call it. So these are the ones I've got here just from Repco. That's the model number there, so you can get that. And yeah, what you want to do to start, get some wheel chocks under your front wheels, right? And you just want to put it in neutral, let it sit on those wheel chocks, and then you want to get in there, turn your handbrake off, and just keep your car in neutral. Then you want to come, take your wheel off here, right? I always put it under the car just for a bit of safety. You get it obviously jacked up, all the good stuff, don't need to tell you that. So what we're going to do, just take this little screw out here, beauty, and because you're pretty new on the 21 DMAX, she might just need a little tap. That's pretty well coming off anyway, and you just pull that drum off. Now we've got that drum off, we'll just have a quick inspection of our brake pads. So look at that, that's disgusting. Alright guys, so we're back here again. Had to cut the video bloody short yesterday, had to go fishing, so I had to just smash out this drum on the other side and couldn't film. So we're back doing the other side now. And she's a bit dirtier, that's for bloody sure. That's why I hate drums. I love getting the mud in her. But anyway, so what do? Take that pin out there, start with spring there, spring on the other side. Alright, then you're going to take, there's a small little split pin on it, oh sorry, another little C-clip on that. Just be careful not to lose them, just makes it a pain. And then you got to focus, push that in, turn that little thing, and then your drum is pretty well free. Oh yeah, and this spring too here, and that one. So you pretty much just take everything off it, and yeah. Alright, so get our drums off. I'm just going to give it a clean because she's fucking filthy in there and that's no good. But yeah, just give you guys a little pro tip. Just take everything off before you try and take that horseshoe clip off. This one here, take everything but the piece that comes through here that holds the brake pad on, and it'll make your life that much easier. And I just try and pry it a little bit open before I knock it off with a flathead screwdriver, so it'll make it easy for you. And that little, oh fuck, I hope I haven't lost that now. No, it's all good. Alright, so this little C-clip here, it's fucking tiny. My C-clip pliers don't even go down to that, so it's actually pretty easy to pry off just with a flathead screwdriver. It doesn't do any damage to it, so happy days. Alright, so these are new brake pads here. You can tell which one's which, because this one has the inbuilt pin for the adjuster lever. This one here just sits on like that, with your little spinny dial there that adjusts your handbrake, well, and your brakes too, really. So yeah, that's the one. You just got to put all your old hardware through. So you got to get this one off your old brake pad, just like that. And what I actually had to do, unfortunately, is drill that out a bit. You can see there, it's not that paint colour, but that's alright. Yeah, I don't know why that was, but brand new cars, very hard to get these parts for from Repco and that, so I guess you got to make it work a little bit. So you get all that back in, and yeah. Just another pro tip, because you've probably wedged this apart a little bit trying to get it off, just get some pliers, squeeze it back together. Hey guys, so we've just got the new drums in. Actually smashed that out pretty quick, so I'm cheering about that. So yeah, look, it's not the most funnest thing in the world. Like, these springs are a bit of a pain, like all springs are. C-clips, you know, I widened that one too and then crushed it again like I did with that horseshoe clip. These are pretty nice to get in, and yeah, but just have a look at your drum too, and make sure it doesn't need to be machined. If there's a couple mil lip on it, you probably will. I should really get my machine, but I'll do that on a later date. I just wanted to get some new brakes in because mine were pretty shitty. So yeah, look, we're going to get the drum back on itself, and then I'm going to show you how to adjust it. But the way you adjust it, there's a hole in the back there that you can see. There's a little rubber grommet I took out, and when you wind that out, obviously your brake's going to push out, so they're going to be further apart, so that brake will come on easier. And when you wind them in, obviously there'll be less. So the way I do it is I just sort of put my drum on where it was before. It probably won't go on, which I'm hoping it won't go on, because obviously the brake pads are a lot thicker. And then I'll just wind it in till I can get it on, and then wind it out till I can hear them just touching. Just touching, but the wheel still needs to spin nice and freely. So I'll do that now. Alright guys, so as you can see, I can't get the drum on because those pads are too thick. So we're just going to take the drum off. So guys, I really start need to using a bloody tripod or something. But yeah, you're just going to spin that forwards. You got to look at the threads because they're actually opposite on both sides, so you can adjust it easier. So this is actually a left-hand thread one. So when it feels like you're undoing it, that thread's actually screwing in to pull them closer. So you can just push it there with a screwy, or get on the back and pull down just like that. I nearly had to adjust mine all the way. As you can see, I haven't got much left in between there. And yeah, she's good to go on. Just gave her a little test. So just a couple things. You just want to make sure that selector's behind there, and that holds in place. All your springs are good. Those are turned sideways, just like that. Your horseshoes on and nice and stable. You know, springs. And yeah, just remember as well, when you put that drum back on, to line where you took that Phillips head out hole of with that screw. It's pretty easy to see there. You can see there, obviously. So, happy days. So, there you go. You can hear them in there now, just touching. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but yeah. So, yeah, just get that screw back in, obviously, and get your wheel back on. And happy days. Cheers, guys.